she was homeschooled. Atia is homeschooled. This is the Atia Show. How Atia made friends in a world of 7.13 billion people.
Oh, hey. Y'all ready for question number 2? This is question number 2 of several part series of why Atia was homeschooled. Or questions, I guess questions of homeschooling in general. But so the next question is, how did I make friends? Great question, popular question. A lot of people think that when you're homeschooled, you're antisocial and you just like cut off from the world. And believe me, some people, I guess maybe in some really rural areas, I like that. I mean, there's no, it's like no snowflake is alike, no homeschooler is alike. We're just not alike. We're different. So, but in my case, the way I learned to make friends was I was put in a lot of different programs, and I have a lot of different talents. So I was always at my dad's school, dealing with. I always like to be around older people, so I'd hang out with like the seniors and the juniors, and they would take me as like their little sister. So I had that. So I guess that might be why I'm a little bit more mature now than maybe some of my peers. So that helped me a lot. And I was involved in dance, of course. I think every year of my life I was probably in a dance school. This is probably the first year I've never been in a dancing school. I've always been into acting, so every year I was enrolled in a different acting class, the same acting class, and if I found something, I stuck to it. I know I did sports for a little while. I did tennis, and I met a lot of people there, and played basketball for a little while, and I met some people there. I was trying to find out what I liked and what I was interested in, and along that way, I started meeting people, and then I guess around 13, 14, social media networks were starting to come about. You got MySpace and Facebook, and so my mom and dad let me go on that, so I got to connect with a lot of my friends. That was cool. And I went to a summer camp, Camp Mariah, for 3 years. It was a 3-week sleepaway camp. I met a lot of people there. It's funny because I can say that probably helped me grow as a person. Not even probably. I know it helped me grow as a person, but yeah, like I've just always been involved in stuff. I was in this program called the after school program. It was like right across the street from my house. When I got old enough, I could like walk there on my own. Like it was really exciting. But my friend had put me onto it. So I was going, but you had to have homework and stuff because people would come from school. They would come straight from school to after school at this church. So my mom would give me like homework package, like little creative things to do, and so that was cool. Like, I met a lot of people. I still see people from after school to this day. I'll go to a party and say, "Oh my God, you're from after school." So yeah, so that's how I met. I met people. I just was always out. We used to go to this homeschool day at the Liberty Science Center in New Jersey, and that was great. Like we met people. I felt like I met my real peers, like people who could relate to me, and people who heard the same questions over and over again. How do you meet friends? How do you socialize? Well, like you don't understand. It's probably if I had a penny for every time someone says, "Well, how do you meet friends?" It's like that's how I meet friends. Like I know it's crazy. Like I don't know. When you're homeschooled, you get asked the same questions over and over and over again, and it's like you don't realize it's a new person every time. So it's not like you just told this person. It's not like they knew already, but you just told the person, they just walked by you and found out you were homeschooled. So you can't blame them. But yeah, I was always enrolled in the program, and I think that I was just raised to be a really personable person. So I'm just good at making friends and opening up and meeting new people. So I guess that definitely helped me. Like I said, not all snowflakes are the same. Not all homeschools are the same. To each its own. But for me, socialization was like never a problem.